All right, let's react to the 2019 Heisman finalists after the bumper.
Don't be cornering me. Hold up. Time. You gotta help me with that corner shit.
What's up, kinfolks? It's RJ Young. I'm not on step milk. Consider hitting the like and subscribe button because I upload a video every single day. So it's college football related, sports related. We have a good time. Today, gonna react to the 4 Heisman Trophy finalists. First, I want to thank everybody who signed up for my newsletter. I have sent the Hurt Slam into the mail to the winner. Her name is Ann Beabout. Congratulations, Ann. We will do more giveaways for folks that sign up for the newsletter, so continue to hit the link below in the description because the prize is going to get better. Might even get one started before the college football playoff. If you are signed up, you are eternally entered to win. All right, so Desmond Howard goes on Monday Night Football Countdown and says, hey, look, I got the Heisman Trophy candidates right here, right now. Commences to read from the prompter, for which I'm better at it than he is. But he did deliver the news. And the news is LSU quarterback Joe Burrow was the first name announced. They announced him in alphabetical order. SEC record for completion percentage, touchdowns in a season with 48 passing. He leads the #1 team in the country. He and his Charlie's Angels group of wide receivers that is Terrence Marshall, Justin Jefferson, and of course, Jamar Chase, who is a finalist for the Biletnikoff Award, Clyde Edwards-Helaire in the backfield. LSU has done nothing but thump people, averaging 47.7 points per game. My man's Joe Burrow is ridiculous, and everybody expects LSU to roll Oklahoma, except they forgot about Jalen Hurts, who is the second of the 4 Heisman Trophy finalists announced. Jalen Hurts, 51 total touchdowns. Third player in the history of the sport to ever accomplish the feat of 3,000 yards passing, 1,000 yards rushing in the first 11 games of the season. Only Lamar Jackson and Johnny Football have done that before. But the way that he has been the offense at Oklahoma cannot be overstated, all right? It's like Russ Westbrook at the Oklahoma City Thunder. As that guy goes, so too goes the Oklahoma Sooners offense. If he plays clean football, Oklahoma wins by a couple of touchdowns. If he turns the ball over, which he has, we know that it's a much closer game and even a game that they could lose, Kansas State, than people want it to be if they're OU fans. But Jalen Hurts has been outstanding. He's been a better football player than a lot of people gave him credit for, even as he's been coached into, hey man, just grip it and rip it. Whereas at Alabama, he was overcoached to hold the ball for too long, was so afraid to turn the ball over that it became a problem when he got to Oklahoma, where he earned the honor of being voted a captain. Cannot overstate that either, because he was not given that honor while at Alabama. He's on campus for all of 8 months, and the team around him said, no, man, you are our guy. You are our leader. I'm going to add to this. There's only one quarterback in all of college football still playing ball right now, and by playing ball, I mean the entire season, who has beaten Clemson and LSU. His name is Jalen Hurts. Remember that. The last person to beat Clemson is Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts goes and whoops up on LSU in 2017 in the last opportunity he had to face them as a starter. Just going to throw it out there. They seen him. He's seen them. He knows what it's like in Mercedes-Benz Stadium. He knows what it's going to be like in Atlanta. That is going to be a pro-Bama crowd helping out the LSU crowd, which is probably going to be just littered with Bayou Bengals fans, and I get it. But if you were looking for some evidence, there's some evidence. The third of the 4 Heisman Trophy finalists is quarterback Justin Fields out of Ohio State. Georgia writing their I'm sorry letters right now, because the dude that you had running fake punts as the up back, my goodness, in the SEC championship game, is now a Heisman Trophy finalist on the nation's, well, arguably best team in the country, and they have an opportunity to go down as one of the best teams in all of college football, all right? They have been destroying people. They have faced the 3 last opponents they faced were top 25, okay? They faced 12 straight FBS opponents. They've beaten 4 conference title game participants and 2 conference conference champions en route to their #2 ranking and a Big Ten title. They're 3rd consecutively. They're 38th overall. And Justin Fields has been ridiculous. 40 passing touchdowns with just 1 pick. He had his Heisman moment against Michigan. He got his knee bent in a direction that knees aren't meant to bend. He goes in the medical tent after everybody feared that he had blown his knee. Comes back with a brace on his left knee. Rolls to his left on the first play. He's back. Finds Garrett Wilson in the back of the end zone on a 30-yard dart. showing he is not just a compliment to the offense, he's showing his utility to Ryan Day's offense. With he and J.K. Dobbins and Chris Olave and Garrett Wilson, Austin Mack and Benjamin Victor, it's how you want it, dog. How you want it served up to you. And the fourth of the 4 Heisman Trophy finalists for the 2019 award is Chase Young, defensive end, Ohio State. 21 and a half tackles for loss. 16 and a half sacks. He's a monster. He's a monster. He is the best player in all of college football. He won't win this award, but I'm so glad to see a defensive player is getting the recognition that he deserves. We all know that Mark Ingram has Ndamukong Suh's 2009 Heisman Trophy at his house. You need to go get your boy's Heisman back. I think that J.K. Dobbins obviously should have been considered for this award if he wasn't already. 283 rushes, 1,829 yards, 20 tutties. And of course, Chuba Hubbard got robbed. Chuba Hubbard is going to have a 2,000-yard season, okay, in 13 games. The man was busted Tulsa up for 250, busted Kansas State up for 296. Chuba Hubbard is the best running back in all of college football. That includes Travis Etienne, who had 1,500 yards on just 180 attempts, but wouldn't get considered for this award because he just doesn't have the workload on a very good team. Jonathan Taylor is the workhorse at Wisconsin. He also should have been considered for this award. There's so many good college football players playing the game right damn now. And I am so excited to see all of them with respect to those that are going to sit out and go into the NFL draft and begin draft preparation, play in bowl games, and of course in the college football playoff when we get to see Trevor Lawrence, we get to see Justin Ross, we get to see T. Higgins. Isaiah Simmons, Buckets Award winner, best linebacker in all of college football, perhaps. I think that he is the modern day linebacker. He can play safety. He can go out, split out with inside receivers. He can match up against tight ends, and he's faster than anybody chasing him. I think this is Joe Burrow's award like everybody else. That's not a take. That's just what it is. The votes are going to show. It's just going to go. Jalen Hurts probably going to end up second, but a distant second. And then we're going to have Justin Fields, and then we're going to have Chase Young. Or maybe we'll have Chase Young and then Justin Fields. I think we're really just going to go to the coronation next Thursday, December 12th, College Football Awards. And see Joe Burrow and his life achievements, for which I have chronicled here on the channel. Just search RJ Young and Joe Burrow, and you'll find those. But that, I don't really see anything to be upset about, except Chuba Hubbard should have been invited to this thing. I think you could have gone 5 deep. I think it would have been fine if he had the votes. If you didn't have the votes, Heisman voters, once again, you played yourself. All right, that's it for me. Doses.